So I said in the beginning that thanks to Structure's universal sound engine, it's capable of playing back up to 128 parts on 128 MIDI channels. Let me show you what I mean. I've been working with view 1 here, so I'm going to change to view 2, where I've got an 808 kit, 909 kit, tambourine, and some acoustic percussion. And if we hide the plugin and look at the mixer, you'll notice that I've got 4 other stereo instrument tracks. The first is sending to channel 2, next to channel 3, then 5, then 9, and we can reference that right here in the plugin. Channel 2, channel 3, channel 5, and channel 9. In fact, I can play the 808 kit, and there's the 909 kit, and of course, my tambourine. If we open up the parts, you'll see that the 808 kit consists of a layer of samples right here. There's a parametric EQ, a distortion, and a compressor. And note how the virtual LCD just reflects whatever part is selected. So now I want to add some echo to the snare drum, but if I add it from the patch, it's going to affect both the kick drum and the snare drum. Check it out. If I go to output, I'm adding echo to kick and snare, and that is not what I want. So what I need to do now is go to the edit window. So I'll click edit, and we'll open up the resizable editor, and I can double click down in the zones to either zoom out or zoom in. And I can tell that I've selected the snare drum because if I move it, it no longer plays. And we hear it again. So now what I can do is change the pitch. I can even add a filter only to this zone. So now we've got a nice dark snare drum, yet the bass drum has been left alone. Take the filter off. And now I'm going to go all the way to the right and add send one only to the snare drum. Go to the waveform for a second. Let's take the bass drum. There it is. I'm going to move this one out the way. Put this one over on C1. Back to zone. And just bring up the level. And then we simply exit back to our plugin. Let's take a listen with the tambourine. I'm going to solo only the percussion, and this time you can see that this is outputting to the structure channel right here. But I want to output that to out 2. So I'll select out 2 right here. Hide the plugin, come up to my input stage of my percussion track, choose plugin, structure, number 2, and now we have separate volume control for my percussion. Bring back the plugin, and we'll take solo off. And this is nice because we're actually only working with one instantiation of structure. We've got multiple parts going on, drums, keyboards, and things like that, but only one instantiation. And it's nice because any of those parts, we can route our audio out to discrete channels of our Pro Tools mixer. Very, very powerful. Join me in the next video. I'm going to show you a little bit about key switching.